Titan. I've been on a little hiatus. Truth is, guys, I've been hiding out in the bushes at the home of Roger Goodell, y'all. I've been hiding and waiting on him to come home so we can have a talk. Y'all already know about my relationship with me and Roger Goodell. Y'all already know. I told Roger Goodell, if he screwed my Titans out of this Super Bowl, man, I ain't even gonna get into that. But that's why I've been. If anybody wondering, that's why I've been. Now, as we all know, took a big L to the Pittsburgh Steelers yesterday. And it's a lot of reasons, a collective of reasons why we lost. But today, this video is about the main key reason why we lost yesterday to Pittsburgh. We had no business losing to this team. This is a horrible, shitty ass team. Their defense is ass. Their offense is ass. Their quarterback is ass. Their running back is okay. He young. He's still young. I like Najee Harris, but he's still young. He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready for the Music City Mayhem. We had no business losing this game, despite all the injuries. Even with Mr. Jones getting hurt again. But we'll talk about Mr. Jones later. So let's get into it, man. This shit is crazy, bro. This shit is ridiculous. But we gon' I've been listening to everybody, all the Titan YouTubers, all the fans. Everybody had their reasons on why we lost this game. But everybody seemed to they'll mention it, but then they'll just breeze right past the real reason why we lost this game. And I just don't get it. I just don't get it, guys. I really don't. Y'all know why we lost, but everybody want to be politically correct and all that yada yada yada. That's why bigTITANtv exists. So come on in and we gonna keep it real. We gonna be adults and we gonna keep it real. We gonna really break down why we lost. Let's get to it, man. This is one of the reasons right here. Third quarter, we up 13-3. Now, did anybody see anything wrong with that play? Let's go back. Did anybody see any foul? Okay. Any foul? Any foul on that play? Let's slow it down. Let's go frame by frame. From this frame right here, the Steelers receiver's hand is extended on the Titans defender. Did anybody see a foul on the Tennessee Titans defender part? And I do believe they ended up. Now this was a play where there were flags on both sides of the ball, so they offset. But I believe I forgot what they called on the Steelers. It wasn't offensive pass interference. They called something. It might have been holding or something like that. Somebody can correct me. They called a foul on the Steelers. It wasn't offensive pass interference. But then they called defensive pass interference on Mr. Buster's screen right here. When we clearly see this was a clean play. I mean, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I didn't see anything Mr. Screen did wrong. Why was a flag thrown on Mr. Buster Screen on this play? And nobody, I mean, everybody admits it. Yeah, they admit the ref screwed us, but then they just brush right past it and go to other try to blame and go to blaming other players. Guys, this is a sport. Nobody's going to be perfect. What we not about to do is put all the blame on Ryan Tannehill. We're not doing that. This man is out here with practice squad receivers and running backs and offensive linemen. We're not about to do that. Tannehill ain't perfect. He has his flaws. But we not about to put this loss right here on Ryan Tannehill. I mean, what the hell you want him to do? Take all your favorite quarterbacks, Aaron Rodgers, Brady, take all of them. And take away all their weapons and give them practice squad players and see how they do. We're not about to do that. We're not about to blame. We're not about to put it all on Ty Downing, though he does deserve a lot of blame because his play calling was kind of fishy. He's not about to take all the blame. And yeah, we had some turnovers, which it has been the thing ever since the Rams game, or ever since the Saints game. Yes, we had turnovers. We made too many turnovers. But despite those turnovers, we still put ourselves in position to win this game. So this is how my brain works. Okay. Everybody have a job to do, right? The players have to do a job. The players have to do a job. The coaches have to do a job. The referees, the officials have to do a job. Salute to Jason Smith. Salute to Clown Super Bowl. Salute to y'all, fellas. Like I said earlier, man, I've been on a little hiatus. I've been hiding in the bushes at Roger Goodell home, waiting on him to. Yeah, I've been trying to see about that boy. That's why I've been for the past couple weeks. But no, that's between me and y'all. But anyway, I mean, what do you guys expect when we have all these injuries and all these low-level players? This shit is gonna happen. No matter who your quarterback is, who your team is. When you have these practice squad players in, they're bound to make mistakes like this. Like Racing McMahon. So we can't put it all on the players and the coaches. There are gonna be mistakes in a football game. But you know who has no excuse for mistakes? The officials, the professional officials. Your job is to govern this game, make sure it's being played fair by the rules, and year after year, game after game, guys, it's not rocket science. I know everybody want to be. I know it's a hard subject to touch on because the truth hurts. But that's why bigTITANtv exists. I'm going to keep it real with you, me. Because I know what's going on. The refs screwed us out of this game. I mean, we were never going to win this game. The NFL already decided before this game was even... but last week, before the season even started, when they came out with the schedule. Well, I can't say that. But I know before this damn football game, the refs were not, the NFL and the refs had already conspired against us. We were not going to win. I was man, I really I really had us losing this game, bro. As bad as the Steelers are, and they're trash, they terrible. I said, man, bro, these people is not about to let us go into Heinz Field and beat Pittsburgh. It's something about it's. I think they have some little rivalry. They trying to create some little rivalry with Mike Tomlin and Mike Vrabel, cause Mike Vrabel could never beat this dude. We could have a better team. It's like I just had a feeling, like when it comes to Mike Vrabel, Tomlin, I'm just not confident. It's like they just won't let them do it. At least not now. Early in my career, Mike Vrabel career, they just won't let him beat Mike Tomlin. And then you saw Mike Tomlin at the end of the game blow a kiss to the camera, like he did something. You ain't do a fucking thing. Them damn refs. The NFL they conspiring against us, y'all. Now, no disrespect to all the other YouTubers, but they're not gonna say that. They're not gonna admit that because it's gonna mess up their. I think people have a fear of once you admit that the shit is rigged, then guys, grow the hell up, grow up. It's rigged. The game is manipulated. These damn officials, they decide the games. That was not a pass interference on Buster Screen. Then it was another pass interference on no, I'm sorry. It was the hit by Christian Fulton. Let me get this right quick. We gotta look at this, y'all. We gotta look at this. But let me shout out to Jason Smith. He said Byard is not happy with the refs. Come on now. And you heard what he said. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me come back right quick. You heard what he said at the presser. He said, I know I might get fined or whatever. Y'all ever ask yourself that? Why do players get fined for critiquing the officials, the officiating? Why would the NFL fine a player for speaking on the officiating? Let's stop and think about that for a second. I don't know about y'all, but the only thing that's telling me is that they don't want players to speak out on what's going on. I mean, I ain't the smartest man in the world, but that's the only logical reason I can see behind it. If a player criticizes an official or the officiating of a game, they get money taken away from they get food taken away from their mouths and their family. But then people will say, oh, that's a conspiracy theory. I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't know. You damn right by it. And by it, not even he's not even that type of guy to go to take it there, to bring up the refs and officiating. But it was just so obvious that these people we were not gonna leave that field victorious. It's crazy. Clown the Super Bowl says this ridiculous narrative that Julio is going to be able to help us in the playoffs while he is invisible in the regular season is laughable. Yeah, at this point it's laughable. But I mean, a guy like Julio with his resume, and we know what he's done in his league. You just try to be optimistic and just hope, he could get back to that form. And you think about it like, yeah, it's just a hamstring. It takes take a few weeks to, he'll be back. And he's sitting up there telling us and lying to us, telling he feels good and all this other BS. I'm done with him, y'all. I'm done with him. And I've been around here calling this dude Lamborghini. You ain't no damn Lamborghini. You ain't no damn Lamborghini. You just a old school Chevy show truck. You're out of here, dog. I want him out of here. I want his ass out of here. We could have kept Corey Davis for all that. Well, he hurt too. So I don't know. I do not know. But I know one thing. AJ Brown, boy, it's time to go. No excuses. It's time to go, boy. AJ Brown, it's time to go. You want to be great? Man, this your chance right here. This your chance right here. Let me pull up this damn see if I can find this hit, bro. It's ridiculous. But that targeting call, like, man, get the hell out of here. Here you go, right here. Like, what? How is that targeting? I thought this was football. So if you knock a motherfucker out, it's a flag. It's targeting. The helmet never hit the other player's helmet. Like, what? Just because you got your ass knocked out cold. Like, what? I don't even feel like wasting the energy to talk about this shit. Because it's so blatant and obvious. These people they don't want it, man. The NFL hates us. I said it. Yeah, I said it. The NFL hates the Tennessee Titans. We ain't nothing but a young franchise that they could just use and abuse for ticket sales and to host a draft. Yeah, I said it. They using Nashville. They using us. The NFL hates us, dog. And they've shown us year after year. This going back to the Mike Mularkey days, dog. Yeah, remember when we played the Rams? Remember when Sean McVay first year? When the Rams came to Nashville? And Mike Mularkey, we had the Rams. Mike Mularkey hurried up. He hurried the kickoff team up. Because the Rams return team wasn't ready. But the game clock was going. Hurry up. Now this is IQ. Hurry up. Kick the ball. That's on the Rams if they wasn't ready. The NFL refs lied. They blew the whistle, stopped the play. They lied and said that Sean McVay had called a timeout. The cameraman, shout out to the cameraman that day. He panned the camera towards Sean McVay. You could clearly read his lips saying, I didn't call a timeout. But shit like this, shit like that, you have to be a real fan and really know what's going on. Or shit like that can happen and you will forget about it years later. But the way I work, my mind, I don't forget none of this shit. This been going on for years, dog. We finally get that Super Bowl caliber team. This is the best team we ever had, dog. Even the 99 Super Bowl team. Talent wise, this is the best team the Tennessee Titans have ever had. This was supposed to be the year, dog. Super Bowl or bust. We made the blockbuster trade for Julio. And what happens? We start off hot now. And what happens? Derrick Henry, of all people, out of all the players that could get hurt, the best damn player on the team in the league, if you ask me, goes down allegedly with a broken foot bone. Shows no sign of pain or nothing. Continues to play in the game and rush for 26 more carries. Then we have to wake up the next morning to news that Derrick Henry is out for the season. Then they double back. This will show you how they be lying. They double back later that week, saying, oh, well, maybe it's not the whole season. Maybe it's a chance he could come back before the playoffs or at the end of the season. Red flag. See, these people mock us. They understand that we're sheep. Most of us, at least. 90% of us are sheep. And we're going to believe anything these people put, any product they sell to us, we're going to buy it. Anything they say on these damn mainstream media outlets, and we going to buy it. The average fan is going to buy it. So when they tell you, oh, Derrick Henry's out for the year with a broken foot bone, after you just seen him rush the ball over 26 times and lead his team to a victory over division rival in a much needed win. You ain't say he was out for the season after the game. You waited till the next morning. So that means you develop your lie while we were asleep. You developed a lie and a narrative. You created a lie and a narrative to come up with. And then you lied the next morning talking about he was out for the year. Then when you realize you fucked up, you came back and double back and said, oh, well, maybe he can't come back. Shut the fuck up. Once I heard that, I started to get nervous. I was like, oh no, something ain't right. But I tried to be positive and optimistic. So I was like, well, maybe they're just resting Derrick. This is what I thought would happen. They didn't want Derrick to win the MVP. Because he was going to rush for 2,000 yards again. They didn't want him to win it. So they forced him to fake an injury. That'll give him some rest. So by the time the playoffs come, which is where you need your stars. You need your stars. Because this is why we watch the game. To watch the great players. This is what makes the game entertaining. So we'll make them sit out. Therefore, when the playoffs come, when we really need him to shine, he'll be fresh. And he'll probably be the best, he'll be the best player out there. Okay. So, I could deal with, all right, Derrick's hurt. Okay. We still got AJ. Still got Tannehill. Still got Julio. Still got everybody else. Go out. The whole world, all the experts say, we're going to lose against the Rams, which, it's realistic. We missing the king. We never really play without the king, especially against great teams. Go out there and shock the world. Okay, so now I'm like, yeah, okay, we might be straight. We're going to be straight. Wasn't really too many teams that we were scared of. So we pulled off the Rams game. They say we might lose to the Saints. Pulled out the Saints game. Okay, so now we like, yeah, okay, we might be able to hold it down until the king get back, till the playoff. And what happened? Bam, AJ Brown get hurt. Julio get hurt. He probably got hurt before AJ Brown. He get hurt so many damn times, I don't even keep track anymore. So now it's like, damn, AJ Brown hurt. AJ Brown on IR. Julio on IR. Then David Long Jr. went on IR. I'm like, oh, hell no. It's time to hit the panic button. Then we go and break the record. Then, no, I'm sorry. Marcus Johnson went down. Marcus Johnson got hurt. Y'all think I'm pretty sure we could have used Marcus Johnson yesterday. Like, guys, this shit don't work. It don't work like that. I played football at high school level. at a pretty prestigious high school program in Louisiana. I got teammates in the league. Like, I have a sense, like, it was high school, but it was like a mini college. So I have a sense of, like, it don't work like that, bro. All your stars just drop like flies. Like, get the fuck out of here. We break the record for most injuries, most players on the roster in the season. Like, get the fuck out of here. I've been watching this game since the age of 7, dog. To where I really understand and comprehend what's going on. I've never seen anything like this. And you telling me the year we finally get a Super Bowl caliber team, this happens? Kiss my ass. Now, if Derek would have, gotten tackled and had a real nasty, gruesome injury, that'll be something else. Man, this dude ran the ball, got up like it wasn't like a regular play. Next thing you know, he on the sideline with his cleat off, walking, trying to test it. Man, get the fuck out of here. I also was a WWF fan coming up, so you can't fool me. So this is what I want y'all to do, Titan Nation. Just take a deep breath, sip on a little yak or something. Sip on a little yak. Just calm down, okay? Calm down. From here on out, just bring your expectations down. Because now we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what the narrative is now. We don't know what's going to happen. Roger Saffold out. Then Taylor Lewan was out at one point in the year. Like, we don't know what's going to happen. So let's just chill. Let's take it one game at a time. Let's bring our expectations down. But don't get it twisted now. We are the best team in football. Do not get it twisted. We are the best team in football. Take away the refs. Take away all the bullshit. Just put us on the field. Let's just imagine we wasn't even in it. Let's imagine all the teams and all the players on each team in NFL. We just left the NFL. And we just went to a field and played for real with some real referees. And they really let us play ball. Man, no team fucking with us. And y'all know this. We shouldn't even be what we is. 2-3 seed, 3-4. We shouldn't even be that with all the injuries we done had. We should not have been beaten LA. We shouldn't have. Well, we should have beat the Saints. It's a lot of games we shouldn't have won. Like, guys, relax. But do know, these people conspiring against us, bro. It ain't no conspiracy theory. It's right there in your face. Now, if you can't handle the truth, and you're not adult enough or mature enough to accept that the game that we used to love is not what it is, I think bigTITANtv is the wrong place for you. See, all them other YouTubers, they gon' be politically correct and all that, and hey, that's fine. I salute them. Hey, I'm gonna keep it real with you over here. I'm gonna keep it real. The NFL hates the Tennessee Titans. And that's just what it is. So, like I say, just bring your expectations down. We're going to watch the games for what it is. And let's just see how it play out. Because at this point, you can't possibly know or have an idea of how this season is going to play out. This is crazy. This is truly crazy.